Alright guys, how we doing? We are back for another video on Talk Sutty. What a game of football that was. What a game of football that was. It was an early kickoff. It was a 5:45 game, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, have you been living under a rock? Manchester United versus Barcelona, 2-2, all square. But yeah, what a game that was. What a game. It was just two elite level, high level teams going at each other and absolutely buzzing. Not buzzing with 2 points because I feel, not 2 points, 1 point. No, it's not a point. It's not a point. I keep saying points. Buzzing with the performance. Not so buzzing about the result. I feel like we couldn't hit to win there, but Barca fans will feel the same way. Um, that man, that man, that man. You know who I'm talking about. The star man, Marcus Rashford. He scores another goal. Yes, another goal. 22 goals and 8 assists this season so far for Marcus Rashford. 30 goal contributions from a winger. I mean, tonight he did play up front, to be fair. Great goal again. He just squeezed it in at the front post against ter Stegen. 1 inch left, 1 inch right. It's either hitting the post or it's hitting ter Stegen's leg. It was perfect. Pinpoint. Smashed it low and hard. Beat the keeper. Second goal for United was basically created by Rashford. He took it, received it short from a corner, took one of their defenders on, and then drilled a ball across to the box. And I think Bruno got a little flick, and then it ended up coming off Koundé, and it was an own goal. But that man is on fire. And we played amazing today. The possession wise, Barca had 61% possession. We had 39%, but it didn't feel like one of those games at all. We felt like we were right in it. Both had 18 shots each. Barca having 8 on target, us having 5. But we had some proper chances that we could have scored. They had some chances as well. But that Weghorst one in the first half, that could have been 1-0 to us, and that could have changed the game completely. Sancho had another chance in the first half as well. We had a few chances in the second half that went astray, but I thought we played absolutely amazing. To go to the new camp, top of the league, and we just came and we went, hold on a second, we're Man United, we don't play around it, and we didn't. We came for the win, and even when they equalised and the pressure was on us, and the pressure was on us for like 5-10 minutes, you could hear the whistles and the boos from the crowd really getting behind the Barca team. We stayed as composed as we can. I mean, my heart was beating faster than a cheetah running down after a gazelle, but yeah, doesn't matter about that. They stayed composed. We didn't concede again, and we still went for it. We still tried to get that third goal, and that's what I love about that beautiful bald man, Eric Ten Hag. He's a. If you didn't see his quote at the start of the game, I'm not fully quoting this because I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think the interviewer asked him about wanting to something about winning, and he was like, "We don't come here wanting to win. We will win." It was something like that. It was something where it was just. I wish I could quote it properly. I just don't have the quote on me, and it'd probably take me half an hour to find. But he's just got a mentality. He just wants to win. All he wants to do is win. That's why we're in all 4 competitions, because he just wants to win everything. Every little game, every little moment, he wants to win. That's why we're always full strength in most competitions. But he does rotate the squad well. He does, but he always wants to win, and that's the mentality set. Not just within the first 11, within the whole squad, within the coaches. Benny McCarthy, by the way. What a coach. What a coach. He's turned Rashford into an animal, but back to Ten Hag. Just, he's made these players, not all of them, but some of them, were involved in the worst Manchester United squad in Premier League history over probably like 8 months ago now, maybe probably a bit more. 9 months ago was when the end of the season was, when he was watching there against Crystal Palace when we lost last game of the season. We shouldn't even be in this competition. We got lucky because the people who were fighting for Europa League bottled it as well. We got lucky. We shouldn't even be in this competition. But Eric Ten Hag's come in, got rid of Ronaldo. I mean, I love Ronaldo, and he's even on the back of the shirt from last season. But he got rid of him. He's benched Maguire. However you feel about Maguire, he's put him on the bench. Bruno is the captain. He is the captain. I know Maguire is the club captain, but when Bruno captains his side, I don't care what you said. He puts in full effort. He's always trying, and he's a winner as well. He wants to win. He's always trying to win. Like Casemiro, we brought in, like Martinez, who didn't play today, but is playing in the return leg, which will be a bonus for us because that means Luke Shaw can play left back. Even though Malacia did very well against Rafinha, even though he scored a beautiful goal, Rafinha. Malacia for majority of the game did very well. Some individual performances I want to talk about. Fred, I thought Fred had an amazing second half. I think it was his fault. The first goal, he did leave his man Marcus Alonso on that corner, and we will need to be wary about him on the return leg on those set pieces because they did look dangerous. Casemiro, he had a great game, even though his error did lead to the second goal. Just a bit of a misplaced pass, bit of a loose pass, as you say, and then Rafinha picked it up and he whipped the ball in, but it just went through the defender, through the defence, and it went into the goal. But it was a great performance from United. De Gea, some great saves. He did. He was commanding his box in certain situations as well, which was good to see. Who else played well? Who didn't play well? I didn't think there was a bad performance, but Sancho was working hard. He looked good on the ball. Weghorst in the 10, he played all right. He went missing in some stages of the game, but in the ones where we were scoring, he was not heavily involved, but he was there, making space, either holding defenders on, flicking it round the corner. He was there. He was doing a good job. But if we have Anthony back or something, I wouldn't be surprised if Sancho goes on the left, Anthony goes on the right, Rashford through the middle, and Bruno in the 10, which I would love to see. I can't wait to see something like that. But yeah, I think we've done a great job with people like Sabitzer, who couldn't play today because he was suspended, Martinez, who was suspended, Eriksen's out injured, McTominay's out injured, Martial's out injured, Anthony was out injured. That's six first squad, first team players. Maybe not the first 11, all of them, but squad players, vital squad players, just couldn't play today. And we went to top of the league in the Liga. But I think they're like 5 points clear. I can just check now. They are. Nope, that's the wrong table. Brilliant. One sec. I can. Oh, here we go. Come on. Help us out, would you? I believe it's 5 points. Barcelona table. Why does it show me this table? Why does it show me that? I want the La Liga table. One sec, I've got to find this out now. Oh, you know what, I'll leave it, but I believe they're 5 points clear. Yeah, I believe they're 5 points clear. Yeah, and we gave him a game. We gave him a hell of a game, and we could have won, and we could have lost as well. It was one of those games where we both had chances, and it was just a top performance. But for the second leg, they don't have Pedri or Gavi. Well, they definitely don't have Gavi. They don't know about Pedri. Pedri went off injured, so hopefully, in the United's point of view, he's out for the next return fixture, because we've also got Newcastle on the Sunday after that Thursday for the Carabao Cup final. Our schedule is crazy right now, but yeah, it's going to be next. What is it next? Like 10 days, I'd say. It's tough. We've got Leicester on Sunday. We should. That's at Old Trafford. I might go to that game. I might not. What I'm trying to do is trying to get a ticket for the game on Thursday, the return fixture for this leg. But yeah, some great performances. Luke Shaw again. I need to mention him. At centre back, he pocketed Lewandowski. Pocketed him. I think he had one chance in the first half. Lewandowski. De Gea made a great save. Like I've already commented on De Gea's performance. Wan-Bissaka, he had another great game. Benching Delot. He's benching Delot now, and I love Delot. I think he'd been outstanding, Delot, before he got injured. Last few games, after his injury, he did look a bit slower. So I did think it's a good choice to put Aaron Wan-Bissaka back in the team. I did think it was. But yeah, I think everyone put in a shift today. Everyone worked hard. Everyone put in a good performance. And I can't wait for that second leg now. I think we're going to give it them. I think the Old Trafford is going to be bouncing, and that's why I want to get a ticket, because I think it could be a hell of a night, an absolute treat of a night. European football. I mean, this is a Champions League final, Champions League semi-final fixture, and this is in the knockouts to get to the round of 16 in the Europa League. You don't get fixtures like this often. So that's why I want to get a ticket, and that's why I want to try and get to the game, because this is not a once in a lifetime, because it's happened a few times in my lifetime, and it will happen again probably. But you can't miss out on these opportunities, and I do believe we'll go on to beat them. I think we'll beat them, and I think we'll beat them good, because if they have got Pedri and Gavi out, that midfield, we'll have Sabitzer back. We might play Sabitzer in there. Might not, because Fred played well tonight. Might go for the same thing, but we'll have fresh legs. We'll have Sabitzer on the bench, or we'll have Fred on the bench. So we'll have fresh legs, and I just think we'll beat them. I think it could be 2-0, 3-1, something like that in the next fixture, and I think we'll go through. I really do. And then I also think we'll win the Carabao Cup, but that's for another day. That game, that is for another day. We play Leicester on Sunday. Like I said, I'll probably be doing another match reaction for that, or post-match reaction, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's it from me today. If you're a United fan, drop a comment. Who do you think was your man of the match? My man of the match was... It's a tough one. De Gea played well. Varane played well. Casemiro played well. Fred, I'm going to go Fred just from that second half performance. Actually, no. Fred was the reason they scored the... No, I'll go Rashford. I'll go the main man, Rashford. He's got us... I mean, I say he's got us on our whole team on his back, but there's a few players that have really upped the levels in this team. And if you're a United fan, you know who it is. Your Casemiro's, your Martinez, even though he didn't play. But there's players. We have got players, like some top quality operators in that team now. And Ten Hag is just teaching them well. He's just doing everything right. Everything just ticking off that list. And the next Thursday at 8 o'clock, you'll be getting a post-match reaction from me. And I can guarantee you I'll be celebrating a victory. That's it from me today. Sooty out.